Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, the site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Snyder. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. Strong game by this quarterback. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Toss play to the outside. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Listen, great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
And the punt, it's a fake. Direct snap to the upend. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Runners that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. past the 20. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. Testing the right side here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Linebacker shifting around now. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ponies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He'll hand it off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Spins away from defenders.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now.
Get set, get set.
He'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
On the double.
Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down.
Slab.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here.
Ringo, Ringo. Pound 55 weak.
There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Fighting him off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Same tailback, another carry. He shreds the tackle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty.
42 spot.
Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation.
Easy.
Keeping it on the ground here. Just trucks the man. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the offense goes with the counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Green 25.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Seventh play of the drive coming up.
Here we go. Slide 22.
They call the draw play here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Okay, ready?
Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Set. Hut. Tuna.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fights off a defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They can't slow him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here's the 2nd down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this